Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my November wax picks. I will say this, and I mean, I totally understand if you don't want to watch most of this, but I've added some things, but a lot of the items I mentioned in my October basket that I'm never going to get through all that in one month, all that I selected, but rather I was going to use that in October, add a couple little things, and then continue on in November, add a couple little things for December, and so on and so forth. Just to kind of get through a lot of the seasonal type things that I have here. So with that said, if you choose to leave, thank you very much for sticking or watching for a few minutes. But here we go. It is a lot of wax, but I do go through a lot of wax. Most of you guys do know that. So first of all, I will start with the 3-wick candles from Bath & Body Works of different seasons or different years that I have chopped up. I have a Radiant Red Maple, Pink Petal Tea Cake, Wine Cellar, Intense Coffee. I love that name, Intense. One of my favorites, Cranberry Pumpkin. The reason why I chopped that one up is because that was my last one after my big candle disaster, and I was like, I want to be able to savor that sucker for as long as I possibly can. These labels here are very foiled, and when you touch them, they fall apart. So this is Pumpkin Apple, even though it says Unkin Apple. Unkin Apple. Unkin Apple. Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow. Cider Lane. Harvest Gathering. Cinnamon Sugar Donut, Warm Apple Pie, and the last 3-wick candle I've chopped up here that I'm going to use is Honey Crisp Apple. Now, let's get on into, what are we going to do? Alright, let's get into the bathing garden. Alright, I've got a few things here. We have a Tricky Banana Treats, Vampire Blood, Netherland Zombie, Elf Morning Blend, which is one of my absolute all-time favorite coffee blends of life. It's coffee, candy cane, chocolate, marshmallows, and peppermint. So good. If you like coffee and peppermint, you will love that. I'm pretty sure. At least I know I do. Alright, so just moving some things a little closer towards me here. We have a Jack's Apple Frost. A lot of these things you'll probably recognize if you go on the Bathing Garden website. You'll see a lot of these things that are available in their winter collection. I think she's getting rid of most of her Halloween selection soon. This is a blackberry jam and lemon curd. Eye of Newt. Oh, this is another amazing one. I love the fangs on all these too. Wolfbane's Bite. It's such a good, like, yummy bakery cookie scent. Oh man, it's so good. Belle Morte. Faded Opulence. Bathing Garden wax is just absolutely spectacular in their design. Oh my god, it always looks awesome. This is Fantasy Punch. And then we have Pagan Moon. Look at that, it's just so beautiful. Even in my crappy lighting here, it's not bad. All right, let's go into some Better Homes and Gardens and then followed by Sensationals. So from Better Homes and Gardens, we have Crisp Fallen Leaves, Warm Apricot Cider, A Thankful Harvest, Banana Pumpkin Bread, from Ramona, Blueberry Bundt Cake. I am looking forward to trying that out. And then we have Pumpkin Berry Tart. Oh no, is this from Ramona? No, that one, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm getting these two confused. I kind of sort of see why there. This one here is from Ramona, for sure. She sent this to me in a friend mail. Blueberry Bundt Cake, like I mentioned before. And then this one here is Savory Blackberry Cobbler. I believe that's how it, sorry if I'm wrong. And then we have fresh pulled taffy and soft cashmere amber. And then let's go on to some sensationals. And Egyptian cotton, tea time, blackberry cashmere, which is a mixable fragrance with half blackberry and half cashmere, as the name would suggest. Another mixable, which is a coffee cafe, half spiced sugar cookie and the other half mocha frappe latte. Another mixable, baked with love, which is half pumpkin sugar cookies and other half is cinnamon pumpkin. And then we've got pumpkin marshmallow cream, that back there, and honey crisp cider. All right, where to go next? There's so many good things. Like, I love this time of year for burning candles too, but there's something about this time of year too for wax melts. As you can see, a lot of my collection I noticed when I was pulling are definitely fall winter. But I also think I kind of got started in the fall winter too. So from Meyer and Kyla, I've got sugared cinnamon donuts from Goose Creek and Macintosh apple. This is a really good one. I've melted that one before, as well as this one, banana pudding. I've also melted this one before as well. And strawberry jam, which is so good. It was recommended to me by my friend Ramona here on YouTube, Ramona TULK, and it is so authentically good. Another Goose Creek, we've got juicy pear. It smells, again, amazing. And another one I've purchased before. This is Goose Creek's sweet banana bread. Sorry, put it in the actual screen. Helpful for all. Okay, so let's do a little bit of VCS, which actually, looking at my pile of VCS here, is a lot. One of my favorite scents ever is Campfire Tales. You can see when I purchased that, it was the beginning of 2018. I'll just sort of briefly, I'm not going to tell you what all these are described as, but white chocolate graham crackers and gooey marshmallow. This is so decadent, and this is so much wax, but I love it. I love it so much. I've been saving it this whole time. Just gonna, if I'm in the frame high, I'm not even sure what high if I am. All right, so let's go into some of the bagged items. We have Cafe Reggio and Jackie O's Cup of Joe. So much good stuff. And that's just plain old Cafe Reggio, which is amazing. Grandma's Pearls. Try to get all these little bagged ones out first. Blackberry Jackie O. Mrs. Domingo's Dream. All right, let's get some bagged stuff here. Oh yeah. Oh, I will show you the sample though. I will pull this out. I would like to try it. This is a sample I got on one of my orders from VCS. How to Get to Sesame Street. And VCS is Vintage Chic Scents. Sorry for anyone who's new. We've got Lady Diana's Dress of the Century, although there's a letter missing in the title there. And then we have her famous Strawberry Fields Forever. Then I have a couple little, oh, there's more here. I have, let's do, okay, we're going to do the coins next. There's a few coins actually. We've got Queen Anne's Lace. Loretta's Haunted Plantation. This smells really good. This is such a good one. We have a couple coins left in Bugsy. A couple coins left as well as in Candle Magic. The Warrens, which is very popular, especially in the fall, and Autumn in Salem. So that's the coins. And then I've just got some 5 roses here, which I generally cut into 3s. There's Johanna, which is amazing. Spun Sugar. Cranberry Grape Pumpkin. 5 Families Cafe. And the last VCS thing that I can find, that I can see over here, is 5 Families in Paris. that's the VCS. Trying to organize it all a little bit better. Okay, so let's go on to, let's do Super Tarts. Super Tarts it is, folks. Super Tarts it is. We're gonna do some of the bag stuff first. Love this scent. Casper is absolutely amazing. Love, love, love it. Super Tarts Casper. Then we have Sister Sister. These are band bags of wax. And this is, it wasn't just a dream. Sorry, blah, blah, blah. Long day. And we have Mystique, which is one of my favorite bathroom scents. Like, is the bathroom one I like? Yes, pink sugar and shaving cream. This is the one in the bathroom that I really, really enjoy too. That's all the band bags. And now we'll do all the clamshells here. All right, just pulling them over. There's so many. Again, like I say, I like picking a lot. I know this is a lot of stuff, guys. I never will get through it in a month. But because my collection has grown so much, and I had like, at one point I had 8 bins of stuff. And rather than going into it here and there and everywhere and having to haul it all out and sniff, 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 I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to do a basket, and it's really worked well for me. Doesn't necessarily mean that everyone else does it, and to each his own. But that has worked really well for me. And now I'm down to, now there's still some things that are at Sarah's, Ramona's, and Heather's house to come to me, but right now I'm from 8 bins, I'm down to 4. So not counting all the stuff that's out before us here, because obviously that's not in bins. I actually put them out into the little boxes, and then I separate things too. I should say that I separate things from the bathroom scents, bedroom scents, and bedroom and living room scents. And I also have a coffee one too, because you know, who doesn't want to do something different for coffee? I'm rambling. Mr. Myers from Super Tarts. These are all going to be clamshells now at this point from Super Tarts. One of my favorite bathroom scents, Minerva. Hedwig. Oh, I put these into like, oh, here we go. Here we go. We have Full House. Go to Sleep. Anything with a check mark on it was I purchased during Wax Wednesday from me. From Super Tarts, sorry, that I bought. Wax Wednesday is November 14th this year, and that's when everything is 25% off Super Tarts website. Irregardless, I think it's everything, unless she states otherwise on her Facebook page. So here's Tate. Twilight's Emmett. There's 4 left there. Hermione. Magically Delicious. Big Brother. Violet. Oh, one of my favorites, Beauty and the Beast. Twilight's Rosalie, another favorite. I think this is one of her top sellers on her website. I do have, I think, 3 or 4 other clams after this. Bridget Jones's Diary. Happy Birthday. And anybody wants to, like, there's a lot of Super Tarts here, and I'm not going to send no descriptions. Just remember, guys, on my channel here, I always have playlists, and I break them down, like you'll see Vintage Chics or just hauls in general or Super Tarts, and then you can get to hear me more in depth talk about some of these things. So, for example, with Super Tarts, as mentioned, there's a big sale coming up November 14th. Just like either Google, or not Google, but YouTube search it for vast people who have hauled Super Tarts to find out what their favorites and so on. But it's a great way to find out what you like. If you value some reviewers' opinions and you guys have similar scent preferences, that's a good way to start your list as well for something like Wax Wednesday. This is Fake and Bake. This is another gorgeous bakery scent. It's so good. Tart Treks Data. I didn't mess that up this time. Misery. And Lord of the Melts Arwen. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to do some Rose Girls. My Rose Girls collection's gotten really small. Like, there's not that much stuff. I was really surprised. Which just means I'm going to have to buy some more because I love Rose Girls. I've just been trying my best not to do too much purchasing. I've purchased the advent calendar from Rainbow Melts, advent calendar from Super Tarts, Just like things for the holidays, but really trying to be as minimal, well, as minimal as I possibly can. And it's about knocked the camera over. Look at that. Woo, caught it in time. All right, we got Peeps Cake Fluff Puffs from Rose Girls. Absolute Coffee. This is mini melters. Marshmallow Smoothie. Earl Grey and Apple. Peppermint, which is such a great, it's a great scent on its own, but it's also so amazing blended as well. Pear. Macintosh Madness. And Octobers, which I never did cut up. The whole reason I put, not the reason, but I put Octobers in this basket for October, but I never got around to cutting it up and using it. That's another thing, is I have to cut things up when I force myself to use something, and not in a bad way. I'm not saying that in a negative way that I have to force myself to use it, but I tend to find things like scent shop cups or something like that are way easier, so I tend to use those ones quicker than something like this where I have to spend the time, microwave, chop up, things like that. So I will try to remember to do that this time. All right, let's go on to a little bit of, there's just a couple items from Southbound Soap, our Southbound Candle Company. We've got Cafe Cream Puffs. This is one of my coffee things that I have that I absolutely love. And I've got only the one piece left of A Witching Hour. It's my last and final piece. That was it from Southbound. That was quick. From Zeep, we have, and it's a staple, chopped up loaf in lavender coconut milk. This is a chopped up loaf. I use this in my bedroom. Love that one. Then we have a couple scoops. We have Harvest Festival. I'm not a fan. I know lots of people are a fan of scoopable wax. I use a freezer method of removing my wax. So I don't do hot pours or hot dumps or whatever like that is, which is really truly probably the best way to be rid of the wax scoops in your what am I trying to say? My words tonight are horrible. But because I made the mistake of putting it in the freezer, doing my usual thing, and it literally won't pop out, even with a knife, even with a little bit of force in behind it. No, it was such a mess. So I'm not a huge scoopable fan, but I do have some, and I'm not going to waste what I have. I'm going to use what I have. And this one here is Lavender Soda, also from Zeep. Okay, I've got a couple Scentsy items. We have Sweet Plum Pastry, which I've seen lots of people post about that one all over the place. If it's Instagram or on Facebook pages. Blackberry Orange Marmalade. Oh my God, it smells so good. Oh, but the pièce de resistance to Scentsy is Huckleberry and Clementine. I absolutely love this scent. Thank you to Ramona for basically showing me the way. I love that scent. And funny enough, all of these are purple. I never even really thought of it. They're just different tones of purple, but that's what they are. Okay, a couple of one-offs here. From Myra and Kyla, I have a couple of these votives in the chocolate layer cake from Yankee Candle. I've got those. And I have also from Myra and Kyla, Colonial Candles Ginger Snap. Good time of year to be melting that one as well. Oh, I'm going to kick myself for, oh, here's more over here. I'm going to kick myself because I'm melting these because they're like a year old now. These are from Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy Candles. She has not been open for customs in like 8 months. I still have saved my page of things that I want, just for the hopes that one day she'll open for customs. But anyway, I'm melting these. I'm sure I'll kick myself, but I want to melt them while they're good, and I love them. Less is more with Sugar and Spice. This one's Chai Tea. Then we have Blackberry. Bodacious Blackberry. Rosemary Mint Type. Mac Apple Marshmallow, which is really gorgeous. I've had that one before. Okay, let's continue on with these little scent cups. With these scent cups, so Sugar and Spice, I can actually quarter those up. These ones with this company, I can quarter these up and get an amazing throw. With Mandala Melts, they're also a great throw, but I like to half these ones. They're about a little bit smaller, actually. Even just picking them up, it's a little bit smaller than the Sugar and Spice. But Mandala Melts is a Canadian company, and I'll split this in half and put these in my warmers. Pretty Dreams, Cider Donut, Abra. Ooh, it came off. Caramel Apple Pie, Aunt Patty's Cake, and Susie. Continuing with the scent shots, again we're gonna, oh, I should have put this with the Zeep earlier, my apologies. But these will be scent shots from Zeep. So these are all from the coffee samplers. This is Salted Caramel Macchiato. Then we have French Vanilla Latte, Hello Sunday, Coconut Macchiato, Luke's Diner, Brulee Brew. And then we're going to do Tallulah and Poe, which is another Canadian company. We have Sweet Surprise and Birthday Cake. And the last company we'll talk about is Rainbow Melts, which I have a lot of. A lot of it's the coffee samplers, and then some other stuff. So one of my absolute favorite scents from Rainbow Melts is Zucchini Jam. Love this, so good. Then we have these huge cookies, which I could probably get like 6 to 8 melts out of. This is Strawberry Crunch Sugar Cookie. Then we have Blackberry Jam Butter Cookie and Sugar Cookies. Again, another huge, I was going to say sandwich. I meant to say huge cookie. Of course, like I said, my words today suck. Apparently I've had a long day or something. All right, let's do some scent shots from her. We have I Love You a Latte, Fall in a Mug, Midnight Donut Shop, and I split these in half as well, and I can hold on to her stuff for like 2-3 years and it's still really strong as well, but I will likely be melting that shortly. Got Candy, Spider Cider, which is one of her favorite, or one of her most popular scents that I know she gets a lot of customs on. A lot of people do customs with that. Bobbing for Apples. And actually, I think Rainbow Melts is starting to open up for customs again. Nightcap. We Were on a Break. Ross and Rachel. Love that one. This was a sample I received in one of my orders. This is Berry Fluff Cake. And everyone raved about this, you guys. If you've never tried this, like, it smells great on cold, but everyone who received this as a sample, or sorry, it wasn't a sample. Was it a sample? I can't remember if it was a sample or if it was in our order from one of our things, but people have been melting this, and on her website, on her Facebook page, I should say, sorry, people have been raving like tons, and like lots of people are trying to, they like this on its own, peppered woods, but they also like it blended with things. They want to create things, and I think that's really neat too. Then we have Cool Beans, Bed and Breakfast, and last but not least, we have Cafe Gelato in these cute little ice cream scoops. Well, you guys, that is a lot of stuff. All right, you guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.